You know, they go to bed, snuggle together at night, and then in the morning, we rush Cork to the hospital, you know, all swollen up and gasping for air. But yeah, it's a good time, didn't it?
Promos. I love cutting promos. They're an important part of the business, and I always love doing them. Now, before I get into the story behind this one, very important here, guys. This is the last wrestling video that's going to be on this channel. I'm going to put a copy of this one and all future wrestling videos, which I plan on doing a significant number of, over at my Curtis Candy channel, just because of Google. Having something as different than the rest of our content as wrestling is, it doesn't help the channel out here at all. So I'm posting this one here to let you guys know, but I'll put the link, of course, to the Curtis Candy channel. A lot of you are already there, but I'll put the link in the description. Please join me over there. You know, subscribe over there if you want to see the wrestling videos. Okay, story behind this particular promo. It was completely came out of the blue. My little brother, you see here, Corky Candy, and I came to the show that night. My buddy Kenny grabbed us, said, "Hey, we need to cut a promo." This is what we came up with. I thought it came out pretty good. I like again, promos are a big thing to me. It's fun doing them off the cuff, and that's what this was. So I thought you guys might enjoy seeing it. It's one of the few that I actually have footage of. Now, very important backstory to this too. My little brother Corky, the guy who played him, his name was Lee, and he came into our wrestling school, and he was physically fearless. Lee was just all about being a professional wrestler, and he didn't care what he had to do, and that's unusual. A lot of big tough guys are not so fearless with that stuff, but Lee, it was like, you know, second day of wrestling school, and be like, "Hey Lee, jump over the ropes and land on the concrete floor," and we'd be like, "Okay," and he'd already be in the air. He'd no fear, and a good wrestler and a student of the business. The only thing he was a bit afraid of, though, was public speaking. So given that, and he had a little resemblance to me anyway, because, you know, he had the red facial hair, and mine used to be before it went all silver. I don't know how that happened. We decided he would be my mute little brother. He didn't speak. And I was the overbearing big brother, you know, made the little brother do all the dirty work. It worked out to be a really fun angle. I had a great time with it. Then, of course, eventually it all breaks down, and, you know, he rises up against me. It was a fun angle. His real life mom played our mom, and to this day, she gave me a harder slap in the business than anybody else ever has. She had to slap me for being a bad boy the one night at a show, and I told her, "Unload. I want the people a block down from the gym to hear it." She did. I thought I was a tough guy. I almost cried. But yeah, that's unfortunately, we lost Lee a number of years ago. He's not with us anymore, but I never considered that angle of work. I always considered Lee to be my little brother, and I continue to consider Lee my little brother. But here it is. Here's that infamous off-the-cuff promo we cut that night. Hope you guys like it.
Hi, how you doing? We're going to let you in today with a little bit of Candy family reminiscing. Hey, Cork, I was thinking the other day, remember when you were 5, your mom and dad got you that yo-yo, but they couldn't afford the string? Cork loved that thing, man. He would just take that yo-yo and throw it down, and well, then he'd chase it across the floor and stuff, and he'd go pick it up and he'd throw it down. You remember that, Cork? You were so happy, man. And then when you were 6, Corky always wanted a pet. So when he was 6, finally, Dad got him a pet. He got him a scorpion. Corky loved it, man. He'd play, remember that? You'd play with it. You played with it all the time, took it everywhere. You slept with it. You know, they'd go to bed, snuggle together at night, and then in the morning, we'd rush Cork to the hospital, you know, all swollen up and gasping for air. But yeah, it's a good time, didn't it? And my girlfriend, remember my girlfriend that I went to the junior prom with, Diane. Remember Diane? Oh, I really loved her, but it was tough because her family broke it up because it was a mixed relationship, you know, because Cork and I, well, we're Methodist, and, you know, she was a sheep. But hey, that's enough family reminiscing for Cork. We gotta go kick some butt, hey?